California versus Texas. Can't get it as diametrically opposed as these four competitors here in mixed tag team action. Thank you for joining us here at Hurricane Pro. Chris Russo sitting alongside Sammy Kiss. Well, you know, Sammy, this is interesting because no love lost between the four of them. No love lost between the four of them and the Hurricane faithful.
No, it's going to be very interesting to see who the Hurricane fans side with in this matchup. I mean, traditionally, you know, Heather Monore and Jake Atlas, they come out here with a kind of brass attitude that earns them no favors. But we all know the reputation, let's just put it that way, that Gino has acquired with the Hurricane faithful. I got to say the X Factor's got to be Miranda Alize, who's become quite the intergender star here at Hurricane Pro. She picked up, she got a huge victory over Joey Ryan.
A lot of buzz around Miranda.
And you can already see
this is an intergender tag team match where it really doesn't matter who fights who. You see Miranda, the redheaded vixen, against Jake Atlas. They're both in the ring.
See Jake Atlas pandering to the crowd.
Do you think either of them give a damn? More cheers?
I mean, I think they do in terms of, you know, who their social media followers. You know, that's what it's all about, is creating buzz. But I mean, as we alluded to before, the superstar in this ring that's gotten the most buzz over the last few months has been Miranda Alize. And that reaction shows it right there. I mean, what is it, 47 million views for her matchup between her and Joey Ryan? And then you see Heather Monore, who is the women's champion here at Hurricane Pro, and she's not getting nearly the adoration, the respect. See official Said Abamusa even getting in on the action.
Well, at some point we're going to get this match started.
I mean, I'd hope so.
Do you think this is about you?
Alize and Jake still starting off. Two in the ring.
Alize has made a reputation for the intergender wrestling, which has become a very popular format for professional wrestling over the last year. She got a huge victory over Ricky Starks at her last Hurricane Pro event and was in line to challenge Heather Monore for the Women's Championship before Tropical Storm Imelda canceled the last Hurricane Pro. So you got to believe that Miranda is still the #1 contender for the Hurricane Pro Women's Championship. And you know that a victory here would just pave the way for momentum towards that impending championship match.
The speed here is lightning fast. Impressive for Miranda to be as high-flying and advantageous of a situation as we're seeing right now.
It's almost moving faster than we can even call, Chris. Up, but there, you see, there's the strength.
Just let the action speak for itself. Nice takeover.
I thought Jakeless had her, but it turns out that Miranda is in complete control of this matchup in the early going.
Score one for the former Hurricane Women's Champion.
Now she's gesturing to the crowd. Should she tag in Gino? She does. Makes the tag. And now we'll see again who this crowd sides with in this matchup. Oh, but okay, now Heather Monore blind tag. Now the Hurricane Pro Women's Champion going to show Miranda maybe anything you can do, I can do better.
A lot of gold between these two competitors in the ring. You saw Gino flashing a bunch of it. Heather carrying that Hurricane Women's title proudly.
Hey, no means no.
And a nice clean break in the corner.
One half of the bomb bays. Heather Monore, straight from California, bringing that, whoop.
Oh my goodness.
Ever the Latin lover is Gino.
Some of that Hollywood charm to the Hollywood Bombays.
Oof. Oh. Kick to the face, very charming there by Monroe. And up and down.
Oh, and a beautiful takedown by Heather Monore.
I don't think the men of this match have realized the athleticism and the offensive prowess by both Heather and Miranda. Got to give credit where credit is due.
No, I mean, I find it off. We talked about it during that big match between Ricky Starks and Miranda before, that sometimes it just feels like the male superstars underestimate.
Cover here.
They underestimate the athletic ability of their female opponents. They just assume it's going to be a cakewalk, and you cannot make it to Hurricane Pro, to this level in professional wrestling, without having the ability to go toe-to-toe with anyone in that ring, male or female.
That was a tag in for Jake, and now, oh no, arm drag there. Look at this.
This is a great matchup. These two are so evenly matched. Oof.
Tit for tat, Sammy. Right now, appreciating the skill and athleticism by both of these individuals.
And both these men, even in weight, height. Oh, going for the helo. Chicken's out of the way.
Wow, the height on that flip. No one home. On the feet.
Goodness, standing moonsault lands on his feet. And there it is. Stalemate. Oh, my God.
It's one way to stop the flying.
And now this thing is breaking down. Referee's got to maintain some control. All hell is broken loose.
Let him fight. What are you doing? Come on now. Tag now.
Tag, and now we're going to see it. A preview. Oh! Another lady's going to go at it. Miranda just taking it straight to the champion. Oh!
Move, please, move.
Miranda catching Heather. Now this is where we're going to let. Oh. Watch out outside!
Oh.
Holy Toledo! You got to be super impressed with what we just saw those two females accomplish right there on the outside, out of the blue.
Suicida from Miranda, Hurricane Rana from Heather Monroe. Now we're back to one-on-one.
Hard to maintain focus on your opponent when there's really more than just one in this intergender tag team match. Tag into Jake. The other half of the Bombays. Certainly one of the hottest free agents. A lot of buzz around Jake.
Very much so. I mean, Heather Monroe, maybe the tag needs to get out of there. Referee needs. Oh!
Goodness.
Ouch! Oh, my God. Both feet right to the back. That's got to be it.
Cover by Jake. Wow,
No.
Nice kick up by Miranda. The wherewithal to do so.
Tenacity of Miranda. I mean, at Hurricane Pro's Queens of the Ring, Hurricane Pro really put on display just how many women here at Hurricane Pro are really itching to just break through that glass ceiling. And you know that the women's champion, Heather Monroe, had to feel, I don't know if I would say just maybe jealous of all the buzz that went to Miranda. I mean, she's the champion here, but all anyone seems to be talking about is Miranda Alize. And you know that's got to be eating the champion.
Well, going cheap is Jake. A little underhanded, but. Oh my gosh. What?
Oh!
Wow! Innovative face slam. Miranda with the cover.
It's almost a flatliner. Monroe insisting that was a 3. Stiff kick right in the face. Jake Alize, clean tag.
Now Gino against Jill.
Oh! Good exchange of strikes.
Fancy footwork.
God.
Gino with a cover on his own now.
Oh, and Monroe breaks up the cover. You got to believe that had to be 3.
And out goes Alize. Gino still the legal man against Jake. Now the cover, the tag, excuse me, to Heather. Glory bomb to a double knee. Holy cow! A cover.
Oh! That was only 2.
Only a 2. Gotta appreciate the chemistry that the Bombays have from their work in California together.
I know that when it's intergender wrestling and everything goes, that was a very stiff blow right to the face of Miranda from Jake Atlas. Oh!
Nobody home, but Gino still slides through. A kick, kicks all around. Look at that. El Intocable nails the kick. All 4 superstars are down. And I need a glass of water.
I mean, this is a who usually it's, I mean, I'm speechless, Chris. I'm speechless.
Just soak it in. Just soak it in. Still see the birds flying around all their heads right now. There's a whole lot of strewn bodies.
Oh! Cutter!
Oh my God!
Got a dragon suplex.
And for Gino, catching Heather. Oh God.
Oh my God! Right onto her partner. Gino covers
on top
both.
of both. Double kick out. Gotta tell you, Sammy, my head's a little dizzy right now, but hey, understandably so.
This is not
Gotta
smart.
figure out exactly who the legal partners, opponents are.
I've lost complete track of who the legal man is. I believe and the cover was on Gino. You saw him getting in the face of the referee. He needs to maintain.
Whoa.
Oh!
Wow! DDT,
Oh!
nice tag team partner cover by Monroe.
And again, Miranda makes the save.
Ball of fire, Miranda's going strong. Cover!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Apologize for that language, ladies and
For the
gentlemen.
Wizzy!
Oh!
It's the Wizzy! And Miranda now.
Tag.
I mean, hey, we'll take a tag. Doesn't matter from which corner.
I mean, I guess not.
Spear! Miranda, the legal woman, now to cover on Heather.
Referee making the cover.
Here comes Gino flying out.
This is just chaos, Chris. I've lost all sense of what's going on here. This is just a battle of attrition at this point. All 4 superstars just throwing everything they have at each other.
This is absolutely, whoa, I don't think that was certainly not planned there. Miranda down.
There's some miscommunication.
Gino, oof. Cutter!
Oh! Cutter is the name of the game in this match.
Jake's got the ball of fire though. Whoa! Watch out, Scarlet Letter! The Scarlet Letter for Gino. Oh! I saw a cradle for Gino, and that actually gets Jake Atlas.
That's it. And just like that, almost out of nowhere.
What the hell?
Well, ring the bell, you idiot.
Let's play.
That was a 3.
This is miscommunication. This is miscommunication.
The match is over.
Hey, look, I'm with the ring announcer there. I was speechless for a second.